I'm sorry. You could leave the tall one and go to the other one, the regular one.
No, I'm
Hey,
just
hey.
talking about the suggested video.
Oh,
Mm.
what does it have for suggested videos?
Birth.
Oh, that's weird. Good evening. Good evening. Oh my lens. Okay, this lens doesn't matter. The down facing one is the important one. I think I have my mic on, babe. I know I'm late. I was like, I haven't been here in a month, and I'm late. Um, where is my chat? Happy Sunday. Hey, Flea, how are you? Girl, have you recovered yet? Oh, my glasses are so dirty. And I am out of sorts. We tore the studio up prepping for the retreat, and everything is still not back to normal yet. So we'll see what happens today, you guys. But we're all here together, and that's what I'm most excited about.
Right.
Although I do hope that we create something fabulous today, right? Always. Let me straighten up just a little bit. If you are new here, my name is Royce Bell. I'm the owner and operator of Roycycled Treasures. You'll hear the voice behind the camera. That's my husband, David Bell. And you'll hear a little voice behind the camera,
You
and
are
that's the
really washed
grandbaby.
out.
I know. I need to turn that light down. I guess I'm not tethered to the mic. I can turn it down. So.
Your hair is everywhere today.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
You don't like my big afro?
No, no, no. I'm just saying. I've been accused of not telling you when things are not the way they should be.
I know. I'm wearing my fro today. It's just, it is what it is. I'm letting her do what she do today.
There was a young man that had. Did you see him yesterday?
I did.
He had a serious afro.
What's the drummer on the Tonight Show? What's his name? He's actually a producer too.
Yeah, he did that movie about the concert in Central Park.
Yes.
The Roots.
Khalid.
No.
No. I can't think of his name, but that's what I thought of when I saw his afro. So, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. Tonight, you guys. Oh, let's say hi to everybody before I just jump in.
Well, I don't have very many at the moment.
I know we've been gone for a month. I'm surprised anybody is here.
Let's see. On YouTube or on Facebook, I have Angie Champagne.
You can close that if you want, Papa.
Questlove. Thank you, Angie.
Oh yes, thank you, Angie.
And then on YouTube, I have Karen Nance.
You want to say hi?
Flea Browns, So Glazer.
Can you say hi?
And Louise Stevens.
Are you out?
Yes,
you really are washed out. I'm wondering if it's the camera.
It might be the camera, but we're only going to be using this camera for a second. I could switch to the let me see. Let's switch cameras and see if I can make it a little bit better. Is that a little better? That's the camera on the computer.
It's a little better. You got a ton of headroom.
Okay. Oh, I know, because it's kind of faced back a little bit. I didn't set it up to really.
Right, but it's a lot better in terms of visual.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I need to work on the white balance on that other one.
Yeah. That's what it is. No,
yeah.
You got to sit properly, please. Thank you. I don't want your phone to get hurt.
I know. You guys.
Oh, Ken is there with Flea.
Hello, Ken. How are you?
And we have.
Sorry we kidnapped your wife for a week. Sorry, not sorry.
Kathleen Jervis and Lori Little joined in as well.
Hello, Kathleen. Good evening, Lori. How are you guys? Thank you guys so much for joining. We have been MIA for a month. It has been a really busy month, though. So some of you who are here were at the retreat, but others of you know that we had the Roycycled Besties retreat last weekend. It was fabulous. I'm still recovering, but it was wonderful. And so in preparation for the retreat, listen, we had Easter, and then we had preparation for the retreat. And so it just so happened that we had a couple of weeks where we canceled. However, we are here tonight. I'm super excited to share with you guys tonight. I'm going to put the camera down.
Lee says she took a nap on Friday that helped a lot.
I know. I took a nap too, Flea. I took a nap yesterday and today. I do not believe I had a choice in the matter either.
We ran around a lot yesterday, though.
Mm-hmm. Huh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Flea says the retreat was wonderful.
I'm glad you guys had a good time. I always worry.
Louise Stevens says you look very pink on the TV.
I know. I know. Yeah. The cameras, we haven't used them. So I guess they just went back to default. So I'm going to have to go in and mess with the settings again. But I didn't have time to do that before we went live today. So I pulled out a bunch of stuff, you guys, because on Monday mornings, we play a mixed media mashup game. And I thought we would do that tonight because I wanted to use the new Roycycled journal with you guys tonight. So you guys will get 2 mashups this week. I hope that's okay.
Not spicy. You're okay.
No, it's just
ketchup.
The ketchup is.
What is in the middle of the camera? Oh,
the cord in the middle of
it
the
is. It's the camera. It's the camera. Okay, is that better?
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, it fell in your chair.
I don't know why I'm looking for stuff. I haven't even pulled my sticks yet. Oh, I was looking for a copy of the game. So if you are new here, I'll show you guys what the game looks like. It's a mixed media mashup game, and you guys can get this. You can put hashtag experiment if you're on Facebook, and I'll show you a QR code in just a moment for my folks on YouTube. If you guys want to get a copy of the game, that way you guys can play along with me. So this is one of the pages of the game, and it's just different prompts. So like I'll show you guys in conjunction with my sticks. So there is like a product or a process at the top. So we have paint, DIY, stencil, stamp, and collage. And then you have a challenge or a prompt for each one of these. So for instance, collage here, I have collage, and then I have use a transparent paper on the bottom. So for each stick, you're going to have the same process, but you're going to have a different challenge that you're going to put on each stick. So if you guys want a copy of the game, you can put hashtag experiments, or if you are on YouTube, I did make a, oh Lord have mercy. You know what, babe? I don't have my computer plugged in.
Why do you use papers?
Oh, I have 37 minutes. Okay. Because I think that my cord is still in the car, in the stuff from the event. I have papers because we're going to play a game.
Do you want to run out and get it? Because you know where it is.
Yeah. I'll go in a few minutes.
We'll let DeMar talk.
Okay. So this is the Mixed Media Mashup game. If you guys are on YouTube, you can use your phone. This is the QR code to go to the game. If you are already a Roycycled insider and you're like, I'm already an insider, go ahead and sign up again. You won't get additional emails. You'll just get the game. And then you guys can play along with me. And so I take all of these prompts and I attach them to different popsicle sticks. And then I draw random popsicle sticks for my projects. And this is what I do on Mad Scientist Mondays, Monday mornings at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But we're going to do it tonight because we have the journal and I want to use it, basically. Let's see, I have 37 minutes. I'll wait a few minutes and then I'll go run and get it. We'll have an intermission.
No, you go now. Let me do the commercial.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go now. I don't know what commercial you're going to do, but okay.
All right.
Your plate looks really good tomorrow.
It does. Do you want to sit in Grandma's chair and look
Okay,
at
I still have my mic on. I wonder how long it'll work.
All right. Don't say.
Oh, you're going to put the front-facing camera on?
Yeah. He's going to sit there.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
You could talk. You look at the pictures, you talk to people.
Don't paint anything, though, okay, Papa?
Don't touch anything. So when Grandma's done, you can go sit there. And I'll talk. You just sit there, I'll talk, okay?
Yeah, but
It's up to you.
sit there.
All right, you don't have to. It's up to you.
That's weird. It won't turn the front-facing camera on, babe. Sorry.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, Lord. There's what?
You're front facing. It was front facing.
Was it?
Yeah.
That one is front facing?
It was there for a minute.
Because it's just showing blue right now, which is weird.
Nope. Now it's there again.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay, I'm going to go to the car.
All right. Do you want to go sit in Grandma's chair for a minute? Okay. All right. So here's the commercial. We would appreciate it if you are on Facebook, if you would share this live feed. It really does help the channel, gets it out to more people because, as we know, Facebook is making things a little bit more difficult to see. So the more we share it, the better off the channel gets, and the more friends that you have will be able to see it.
The guy.
We'd also like you to put in a comment. It is
The guy.
the pizza guy. What pizza guy? You got to sit there if you're going to talk, man. We'd like a comment. Comments also help. It shows engagement. It kind of tricks Facebook into thinking this is important. And if you wouldn't mind putting in an emoji or whatever you want. We like the emojis. Could be a sticker. How about a sticker? Should we put in a sticker? Mm-hmm. Which one should we put in? You want that one? All right, we'll put that one. Oh, no, we can't go to that one. That one won't let us. How about this one? No, that won't let us either. Stickers are being a pain. Let's see. All right, never mind. We're not going to do a sticker. But a comment really does help on Facebook. Also, if you are on the YouTubes, we would appreciate it if you would subscribe. That is the biggest help. If you would make a comment, and if you would hit the bell. The bell is notifications. You can.
How are we going to get out of there?
In a minute. You can set up your notifications however you want. You don't have to get everything notified. It's not like the other apps where if you hit notifications, you get everything. No, you can say, I want notifications just for Royce. I want notifications for Ellen J. I want notifications for, what's the one in Tennessee that Royce is going to? I cannot think of that one. I cannot think of that name. One of you guys know it. I know. You can set up notifications just for that, and that's what you get. I, for example, do Royce, and I do some guys that review bad movies. Those are my notifications.
What about your fish tank guys? No?
Nope. Those are the only ones. I do get a notification for wildfires too, but that's not YouTube. That's a separate app.
Oh, yes.
Because we live in wildfire lane, so we want to know. So if you would do all those things, we really would appreciate it. It does help the channel. We used to get a lot more people viewing than we do today, and it has nothing to do with the content. It has all to do with algorithms.
And we appreciate those of you who do show up, though. Thank you very much.
We really, really do. And we miss a lot of the other folks. So we just want you guys to be able to see what you want.
Oh, Lord.
Karen Moyer said,
Jesus.
They are homeward bound.
Oh, there. You guys are still on the road, Karen. My goodness.
They're in Oklahoma. Just finished dinner.
Finish eating
back on the road for a few more hours.
Oh my goodness.
Her and Karen and Lola.
Lola? Oh,
Did you get the Lola story?
No, I didn't get the Lola story.
You got to ask Karen about the Lola story.
Okay, Laura, I want to know about the Lola story. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I'm sorry. I have to plug in my computer.
With Tracy Huggs, first-time viewer.
Oh, welcome to the mayhem, girl. To tell you right now, there's always something going on here. So.
Oh, and don't forget to hype. What is hype, Louise Stevens?
Oh, I don't know. So I think after the video is done, you go back and like it, and some people get the option to hype it, right, Louise? I know you gave me instructions, girl. I've been trying to remember. And then you can get a chance to hype it. And what that does is push it out to more people so that they see the video. And now I'm sweating. It doesn't take much. Okay. So we are going to be working in the Roycycled journal today. I don't even know if I have any white gesso out
I'm
here.
gonna interrupt you for one more time.
Yes.
Angie said this, so I'm gonna ask you to show yours. She said, "Congratulations on my award."
Oh, yes.
Oh, Royce has one.
Oh, where's yours?
Mine is in my office. It's actually in the studio.
It's
I
in
put
the
it
studio. So this is mine that I got a few. Oh, wow, 2021. Wow, it feels like it was just a couple of years ago.
I saw the photos from it. We were all masked up.
We were. And the city of Safford gives a Pride of Safford award to people who, consistently contribute to the quality of life of people who live here in the Gila Valley. And so David got the award. Definitely deserved. David does so much. We were laughing. We had our Cinco de Mayo parade. When did you find out you're going to be the MC, baby?
Wednesday.
They just assume he's going to do it. And so sometimes they forget to even ask. It's funny. But he MCs a lot of the events here in the city of Safford. He volunteers. He serves on several boards. Just busy, busy, busy. And I will say, when people move to Safford, a lot of times they will try and do business without really integrating into the community. So I always give everybody the same speech, but I really didn't have to give you the speech. I think for you, I just asked what your interests were to help you figure out what you wanted to do, but you were already prepared to volunteer.
Yes.
So.
Well, I knew I was coming into a leadership position here.
Yes.
And that meant I had to take a forward-facing position, but I wanted to do those things anyway.
Yeah. So this is the new Roycycled journal. I'm hesitant to call it an art journal because I don't want anybody to actively exclude themselves from being able to get one and to participate. So we're just going to call it the Roycycled Creative Journal. There are 100 pages, and I forgot the weight of the paper. It's almost cardstock. It's really thick so that you can really go in and you can layer, you can paint, and you can decoupage, and the pages will hold up well. You'll notice that this page did warp a little bit, but that's the worst, right? That you're going to get. So it's not like regular paper that's going to tear up when you go in there to work in your art journal. This is basically a collection. Some of the things in here you guys will recognize as Roycycled designs that are in here, but the majority of it is just different ephemera that I have, and it's been integrated into here for you guys to play on. And really, this journal is about having a space to be able to experiment, to play, and having pages that aren't blank is a nice way to kind of remove that fear of getting started, right? And it also creates layers underneath your projects that just kind of give them more depth. And so these pages are pages that I gessoed during the retreat. So I'm going to go ahead and use this spread for tonight. And I was very intentional with the spreads. You'll have like one side, well, this one is both scripty, but both sides won't be super busy. One side may be more busy, and then the other side may just have script. And so I know most of us work in spreads, and so I was very thoughtful about that when I put this together. I did include some black pages too. When you're working with like pan pastels or pastels, working on black is so yummy. And we're going to do that one day, probably on one of our Mad Scientist Mondays. So I was talking to David. I'm probably going to, we'll get back to like repurposing on Sundays and then reserving kind of our journaling practice for our Mad Scientist Monday. That way you guys can tune in for what, you find the most enjoyable, right? But tonight we are going to do some journaling because I wanted to use this. We got a lot of orders. I'm going to tell you guys a story. When I came up with this idea last year, this is about 9 months in the making to get these here. I've been working on it, and I thought I would introduce this journal and that it would take me a few months to get people excited about having the journal. But you guys, like, it's taken off like wildfire, which has completely caught me by surprise. I'm so grateful for all of you who are able to kind of see the vision of what we can do in these journals. And so I hadn't made them available to my retailers because I thought I was going to have to like get people interested in buying them first. But the retailers were able to order. So your Roycycled retailer will likely have these in stock like a week from tomorrow. Like, not next week, but the week after that. They'll have them in stock. So if you want to wait and order from your favorite stockist who takes care of you, then by all means do that. I do have them available on my site as well. So we have the Roycycled journal here, and you guys will notice that I gessoed these pages, and you can still see what's underneath, right? So I didn't like obliterate my image completely. I just kind of created a visual space for whatever I'm going to do over the top. And so on Mondays, we are going to explore different ways to prep your pages. We're going to explore different ways to lay down paint. Like, honestly, this journal is going to give me excuse to teach things that I've been wanting to teach, but I wasn't sure if people were interested. And so on Monday mornings, we'll be learning that stuff, but we'll also still continue to play the game. So for those of you who don't know what the game is, it's a mixed media mashup game, and I have to pull out 4 random popsicle sticks that are going to tell me what to do. So I'm not looking. You guys can't see my face, but you have to trust me. I'm just pulling out random sticks. I don't know why I'm doing something wrong. My software won't show my little circle up there.
Let's see. Got a couple of things. Let me find them.
And I never pull out 2 from, as soon as I said that, I pulled out 2 from the same. I am going to replace this one because these are both decoupage methods. So I'm going to pull out a different one. So we can have 4 different prompts from 4 different, oh Lord, is that on the same one? Oh, that's texture. Okay. Sorry, babe. Were you going to ask?
All right. Let's see. Somewhere Flea said, but I can't find it, which is weird. I can see the quote, but I can't see the first cut. It's weird. Flea says, really enjoying working in my journal, not letting myself treat it as precious. Chris Schmidt ordered hers the other day. She also said the paper was 80 pounds.
80 pounds. Thank you. I couldn't remember it. I didn't want to like misrepresent, but yeah.
And Louise Stevens says, hype. First you might like, then after a while, come back to this video, scroll to the right, click on hype.
Okay. I'm going to have to make a video showing you guys how to hype.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, by the way. I appreciate that because I went online trying to figure out how to get instructions on how to hype, and there's not a lot of instructions out there. I don't think anybody knows how it works. So I picked 4 random sticks. One says texture, and it's visual, so I have to do visual texture over my paper. So that could be a cracklier stamp or some type of visual texture over the top of my paper. And sometimes it might be like physical texture, like a raised stencil or something like that. But this is saying a visual texture specifically. My decoupage method is the misting method, which is my favorite. And then I have decoupage, pair decoupage paper with a stencil. So I have to use decoupage paper with stencil. And then stamps, it says stamp with embossing ink and powder. Oh, wow. The one thing I do not have on my table, but I'll get it, and we'll do that at the end. So I'll be using some embossing ink with a stamp and some powder, and that might be a way to add visual texture. So I can combine these 2, right? I can add visual texture using the embossing ink, and then the misting method for decoupage, and then pair the decoupage with the stencil. So you guys give me like 2 seconds to gather my supplies because I genuinely do not know. So when we meet on Mondays and I pull these, I literally don't know what I'm going to do. So I try to get prepared, but I really can't get prepared because I don't know what the sticks are going to make me do. So I'm going to grab a stencil because I'm thinking that, oh, it's right here. Noise. So it says to use a stencil with the paper, and this is apothecary stencil, and it has like a beaker, like the little beakers, the big beakers, like a bottle, a jar, and it has this. You guys can see I love this, right? It's there's still texture medium on there. I abuse my supplies, you guys.
You are mixed. Mm-hmm.
And so this is
Okay.
Interesting conversation.
I don't know where it came from,
Huh.
but okay.
So I'm thinking, should I use the cloche? I use this cloche a lot, don't I? But I like it a lot. I did pull out this paper. I was thinking about which papers you guys currently have that you could use with your journals. And I forget the name of this one. You guys remind me because I know you guys remember. This is the paintable, one of the paintable designs. I can't think of the name of it. But this would be a good one if you're not sure like where to start with your journal. This would be a really good start because you could decoupage this and then you could paint your flowers or your birds and do different things, right? I'm thinking this might be fun. This little kind of a laurel. And maybe I have to use my stencil with my paper though.
Where are you going next, World Traveler?
World Traveler. So next on my list, I will be in Medina, New York at the end of July. And then literally right after that, I will be in Tennessee, Crossville, Tennessee. You guys,
I
Tennessee. No, New York is first, then Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah, Tennessee is like the first week in August.
So New York is sold though, right?
Yeah, New York is already sold out.
So I would say this would be my 2 cents for what it's worth. Go to Ellen. Is it Ellen J Goods or is it Decoupage Queen?
It is Ellen J Goods is where the event is going to be.
So Ellen J Goods. See if there's a wait list.
Oh, I don't know if they did a wait list.
I don't know if they did either, but I mean that would be my recommendation.
Yes.
But Tennessee, I think there's still some spots available.
Yeah, Tennessee is wide open. So you guys, the 127 sale is that week. And it runs from Michigan all the way down past Ohio. What did we say?
Arkansas, I believe.
All the way to Arkansas. And let me tell you, every single empty lot in Crossville has a tent or tents on it with fabulous junk. JUNQUE junk. It is overwhelming the amount of picking there is to be done at the 127 sale. So Angela from Dogwood Exchange is hosting an event. Is Lynn here? I mean, if Jane or Angela is here, they can put a link.
I hate to say it, I could not remember Angela's name and the name of her page.
It's Dogwood Exchange is Angela's page. And so we'll all be crashing at Angela's place and we'll be going shopping most of the day. And then in the evenings when we come back, we'll come back and we'll eat dinner and then we will make stuff with the stuff that you find that day.
Angie wants to know, when are you going to Medina? Because Angie is a northern New Yorker.
Oh, I'll be in Medina. I don't know the dates. Is anybody here who's going? I know Dorothy is going.
So Alyssa Visithin, it's Medina, New York.
Yes, it's in Medina. I know that the event starts on the 23rd, I think. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm fired. I didn't remember details because I don't know.
Well, that one's odd because it's sold out.
Yes.
So you're not really hyping it other than to say you're going to be there.
Yes.
And like I say, I would see if there's a wait list. There might be because you had cancellations this year.
I did.
The economy is the economy, and some people, what do you do?
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes you have to cancel. Heck, you had a cancellation literally day of.
I did.
She had a family member get ill. What do you do? So that's all I'm saying. But yeah, the one after in Tennessee, that's the one to go to. So you guys pick all day and then craft from what you picked at night.
Yeah. So especially if you're someone who's wanted to do this and maybe you haven't pulled the trigger because you're not sure what to do or you're not confident, this would be a wonderful like event to come to because we're going to be there and we're going to have all the supplies there for you. So like if you buy something, it might be, okay, this wood is unfinished. So let's do a clear primer on this first before, you know what I'm saying? Like I can literally be there and walk you guys through upcycling some really fun stuff. I'm excited to see what people pick. I'm gonna try not to pick too much stuff, y'all.
Dorothy says Dorothy Lasia's here.
Oh yeah, hey Dorothy. I knew Dorothy would know because she's going.
July 24th through the 26th.
Okay.
And Flea says, good thing we helped clear out things in the warehouse so you can pick and bring new things home.
Flea, I have so much more stuff. You guys have no idea. Like I was just talking to David. I think we're gonna do another whatnot sale, and then whatever we don't sell, we're just gonna take to the thrift store because I have way too much stuff. I need to make room for the stuff I bring back from Tennessee. I'm looking for a very specific stencil that has the larger cloche on it.
Some more chicken. You did great.
He did really good. He ate a lot of food.
Really
did you
good.
bring the popcorn, babe?
I did not, but I can go get it.
Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to figure out. I really wanted. So this is what happens on when I do this game. Is I'll kind of have an idea because I was thinking it'd be fun to paint a little decoupage paper, but I cannot find the stencil that I want to use. So I'm gonna have to pivot really quickly. And I know that we've done the paper doll stencil before, but I want to use her again. Okay. The men folks are going to go get some
That's what Grandma said.
popcorn. The boy ate all of his dinner really well.
Yep.
So let's do, oh good, I have end papers right here. Okay, we won't do the exact same thing we did last time. I'm gonna put this paper away. We'll do something a little bit different. I did have her pulled out as one of my options. So we'll just go ahead and use her, but we're gonna use her a little bit different than we did the last time. The last time we used an image from the photography masterboard, and then we made a skirt for her. And I don't have the photography masterboard here, but we're gonna do something completely different. Not completely different, sort of different this time. You have to wait for Grandpa because Grandma's working. So this is the end paper decoupage paper, you guys. Huh, that's weird, Flea. Oh, I know. And so, you guys, I love this. One of my favorite things about old books are the end papers. And you guys will notice that even in the Roycycled journal, we started with like a really pretty end paper at the beginning because I love them so much.
Grandma, I opened my door.
You open the door? Good job. And so I'm thinking that we can use this to build our paper doll. But I'm just trying to figure out because I wanted you, this one is like a really small scale design, right? And then some of the papers have larger scale designs. And so when I'm thinking about which ones I'm going to use, that's what I'm thinking about.
How can I open it?
Because I'm thinking the cage can support like a larger scale design, but when we get down to her bodice, we'll need something a little bit smaller. And when I get to her face, I'm probably going to use this one. I like it because it's really small. And so when I was making this paper, I was really cognizant about that, about having different designs with different scales on there so that you guys would have a lot of options when you guys are creating. So we'll use this for the skirt. I'll use this for the top, and then we'll use this for the face. And the thing about these, each one is different, but tonally they all go together, so you can mix and match them however you like. So let's do that. Let me, do I not have scissors? I think I took all the scissors. Thank you, darling. I don't want to eat popcorn right now. I don't think my people will appreciate me crunching in their ears right now.
Let's see. Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and trim out just the pieces that I want, and then we will. So on my game, when I say use the stencil with the Roycycled decoupage paper, this is what I mean, and I'm gonna show you guys is using the Roycycled decoupage paper in conjunction with the stencils in a way that you can create like really cool designs. And so that's what we're going to do today.
Okay, Leslie, don't hold on. Leslie Johnson said she came to Facebook from YouTube because we're talking. Dorothy Lee says one of these days do a yard sale or auction from storage. And she did miss seeing George this year. Yeah, he was secret this year.
George was MIA. He came in and helped set up on Thursday night, and he was out.
So Flea, I'm with Flea on this one. I know she made a comment because there was a quote of her comment, but her comment never showed up.
Oh, that's weird.
So her Facebook comments are being weird. Only a few are showing up on her desktop computer. She's also running on her phone so she doesn't miss anything. Mrs. Leish says hello, Damar. And let's see. Dorothy says yes, Lynn is taking a waiting list.
Oh, okay, very good. Thank you, Dorothy.
So Flea says, yeah, do it like a flea market, like those whatnots from flea markets and stuff.
Oh, like I know. So this is the challenge, you guys. My my storage units are generally like furniture and like larger stuff, right? And so whatnot is hard with those things because it's really hard. But that's why I was thinking we'd do a whatnot from the warehouse. We'll just leave everything set up the way it was when you guys were here. And then we'll
just kind of scan it.
Well, yeah, we can pull things out like we normally do, and I'll still put it in the shop. I'm just not gonna set up the table.
Right.
I'll just leave everything on the shelf. And so I am just outlining that just enough so I can cut this out, and then I will find my blender at some point during our exercise today. Although my page is not going to be big enough for this whole page. So I'm only going to be using a portion of it anyways. Which is fine. We'll improvise. When I made these stencils, this is the kind of like collage work I had in mind. And using your stencils in conjunction with your papers. I'm sure you guys have seen people use the watering can with the corrugated metal, or using one of the crate designs with the bucket stencils, right? So fun. I'm sorry, what are you going to say, babe?
I've noticed that when people do whatnots from a flea market, from a thrift store, etc. His foot was itching. You really almost have to stay on a long, long time. And I don't want to. Those folks are on like 3-4 hours. They keep going over stuff because new people are coming in all the time.
Yeah.
I like the way you do it. Put it all in the shop. Hey, it's there. If you want to tell me, we'll put it up.
Yes. She's going to be stylish. And so I'm literally using, we call it the paper doll. But when I made this, I made it in conjunction with Lexi Grinzer. And she was thinking about the Santos dolls. And I was thinking about paper dolls. So we kind of made it where you can use it either way. Right? I don't know. I'll leave her neck in there for now. I'll make a decision later. About what I want to do with that. Did you guys used to play with paper dolls when you were little? I did. They were so much fun.
I did not play with them, but I did see them. Archie Comics used to run like paper dolls.
Really?
Yeah. You had to cut your comic books, but I think people that read Archie didn't care.
So my cage is going to be a little short, which is fine. And then a lot of short. And we still have room for her head. Although I think I'm going to put her a little bit to the side.
Dorothy says, if I buy on Whatnot, can I come pick it up? Well, you can. The problem is Whatnot automatically charges shipping.
Well, we can set it for a pickup, but then we have to make it available for everyone to pick up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Dorothy, let me do some research to see what that looks like. But yeah, pickup is an option on Whatnot.
Ooh, let's pick that up. Angie loves paper dolls. So did Alyssa Visithin. Kathleen Rivas says this reminds me of the Santos cage doll.
Exactly. Exactly.
Which actually represents a male priest.
I know. I know. Like I said, we made it so that it could be either my paper doll or a Santos doll. So like if you guys see Lexi's, she leaned more into the Santos doll, and I'm leaning more into the paper doll because that's consistent with my experience. But yes, the Santos were basically um, they're antique. They're absolutely beautiful, but small villages that didn't have like a church or a priest would have Santos dolls to stand in the place of a priest.
Does Facebook automatically send a message when somebody says journal?
Yes.
Okay. So
I have it. I didn't have an automation set up, but the response has literally been overwhelming, which I am so grateful for. So I set up an automation to send people a link whenever they say journal.
yeah, because a few people have said it, and then I see a Roycycled treasure send you a message.
Yeah.
So, Lauren Martone says the 127 longest yard sale is so much fun. I went with my sister from Ohio, started in Cincinnati, went to Alabama, not Arkansas, excuse me, went to Alabama, found lots of treasures.
Yes, and insane prices too. That's the part that was killing me. I literally wanted to cry. I'm not even exaggerating, because I found stuff that you would just pay a lot more for here than you did there. So you guys can see I changed my mind about her neckline, but I think I'm just going to stack
Oh,
them.
Jane is here now.
Hey Jane. Oh Jane, do you have the link for Jazzin by any chance? Because I forgot to grab it before I came on live tonight.
You gonna pop in by Grandma?
Grandma.
Yes, darling.
What did?
Oh, that's
built
going to be
this?
so pretty, huh?
Who built this?
I did. I'm building it right now. Do you like it?
But I said, but did you build everything?
Not everything.
Jane says, "Are you talking about the 127 sale?" No, she's talking about
Well, yeah, Jane.
jazzing up the
What's
junk.
this
Yeah.
hand right there?
We're talking about Angela's event. And I'm having a hot flash. I think it's you. I think you're hot. You're making grandma have a flash.
Are you warm?
It doesn't take much, by the way. Okay.
No, he's not warm, girl.
He's not warm, so it's just me by myself. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? I really do want to use that crown. I love the little crown that we made for this. So I got to make room for the crown. Ooh, you guys know what would be so cool? So one of my challenges was to use embossing ink and powder. So we'll use the crown for that. That'll be nice, right? We can make it gold. So we'll save the embossing powder and the ink for the crown. And I'll just make sure that we leave a little room. I almost wonder if I should just not even do the skirt. What do you guys think?
Jane put the link up.
Thank you, Jane. So yeah, Jane will be there too.
Grandma, what is Jane?
Jane is my friend, Miss Jane Vellante.
And that's one where you're going to be there for 2 weeks.
Oh, you're asking me questions, baby. I don't know. I'm going to be there for a long time.
Okay.
I'm going to be there for
like
2
3 days, 3
sessions.
days, something
Yeah,
like
I think
that.
it's like 10 days total or 7 days.
But it's 2 sessions.
Yes, it's 2 sessions that are available. So there's 2 opportunities.
Grandma, what are you
Yes.
doing with that paper?
I'm trying to cool off, baby, because grandma's having a full-on hot flash right now, which is not nice.
That looks like music.
It looks like
1
it
week,
is.
2 sessions,
Huh?
Jane says. Jane knows all of it. Let's
She
just get Jane.
does. Thank you, Jane. I'm so glad you're here. I am in need of something.
Lisa Hutchison says, "Did you ever play with fashion plates?"
Yes. Okay, Lisa, I found one at the thrift store, right? I have it in the house. I'm going to play with it. I'm way too excited, I know. But I found one at the thrift store and I bought it because I had to have it.
Okay.
It's so fun. You could change the outfits and then you rub it like that
Oh, like a rubbing
Yes.
sketch.
Yes.
Not sketch.
But you could change the plates to like you put pants or a dress or
Is
a
Jamie
top.
a teacher?
She is.
Dorothy says you can make the skirt shorter.
Yeah, I cut it already, Dorothy. It's pretty short already. Which is probably what we'll just do that last. I just want to make sure I leave room for my crown and that everything looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and collage this down or decoupage this down. Ooh, praise Jesus. I feel like I don't want my background to just be white though. So I'm gonna paint the back of these white really quickly, and then we're gonna do something with this background to zhuzh it up just a wee bit. And I'm gonna be using my I think, oh man, I thought I had a white in here. I had my creamy acrylics pulled out from Pintart. I have a transparent white, but that's not going to be helpful. Okay, I'll just use this. So I am using an acrylic white, but you guys know that you can use whatever white you have on your workspace, right? That will work. I just wanted to make sure that this was an opaque white and it wasn't transparent because I'm painting the back of these white because when I decoupage, the paper is going to become transparent and I really don't want what's underneath to show through. So I'm going to paint these white really quickly and set them aside to dry. And then while they're drying, we will work on our background to do something because I feel like I need some kind of color. Oh man, do I want to paint on the back? I will. It's okay. When I play with my gel plate, like this was actually just a paper to clean my brayer, but I love this probably more than what I actually did on my gel plate. So I'm just going to paint the back of this really quickly so that the paper will be opaque. And when I decoupage, I don't have to worry about my background showing through. I do love the transparency of the Roycycled decoupage tissue paper because sometimes I use the transparency in my process. But tonight, we're not going to, but I love having the option, right, of being able to. And at the retreat, we played with a way to make the paper like so incredibly transparent that we were actually able to see underneath the paper and integrate that into our page for what we're doing. And I think we've done that before inside in our on one of our Mad Scientist Mondays. So just a really thin white coat and try not to get white on the paper, although I got a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
All right, I found a fashion plates of 1978 with all 15 plates, because apparently there's 15, for $56.
Oh, I didn't pay that much at the thrift store.
I can get it cheaper, but with only 13 plates. That's $40. Then there's from 1991.
Oh, they brought them back?
Yeah, then there's one that was just wedding dresses.
Oh.
I'm on eBay. High fashion plates. Ooh, high fashion.
High fashion.
That's from 84. So you got lots of, and then there was one on 2014.
I don't know which one I got. I think mine was from the 70s because I got some flared pants.
It would probably be, yeah, you would have been 8. That would have been perfect for you.
No, but the one I found at the thrift store.
Oh,
saying,
gotcha.
I think it was the one from the 70s.
There was one in 2014.
I'm looking for a piece of packaging for me to use for my backdrop.
There's even a travel set.
Oh, wow. For the serious fashionista.
Yep.
I mean, that would be fun in the car, though.
Oh, there's I'm guessing it's, what do you call, when you have the basic set and then you can get add-ons.
Oh, yeah.
So they have one that's dancers.
Now,
Yeah.
baby, you're going to be getting ads for fashion stuff for the
That's
rest of the week. Okay, so I'm just finding a piece of plastic, you guys, from one of my packages here.
Sports.
And I'm going to cut this to size just to make it easier for me.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah. It was serious business, those fashion plates. Okay. So all I'm going to do is, I'm not going to paint or ink. What do I have readily available? I packed up so much of my stuff, you guys, and took it to the venue for the retreat that I am missing some supplies. But I'm going to mix this plastic with some paint. And then I'm just going to drop some color. I'm saying color. I'm using that figuratively because these aren't really like bright colors. But I do have some acrylic ink here. I have some copper. That'll be pretty. And this one is burnt umber. I need a color though, don't I? At least one color. I have some Payne's Gray. Does that count? Probably not. Some ochre yellow. That would be pretty. I wish I had something teal. Or even something I can make some teal, but I don't have anything. So this is going to be a muted palette, I guess, y'all. So let's do the paint first.
I can change it.
There you go.
And I'm just putting little bitty dots because we're going to smush this. And I really don't care about my colors getting muddy because this is a pretty neutral palette anyways. But if you're doing this and you want your colors to be really bright, you want to make sure that you're using colors on the same side of the color wheel, right? Because if we don't, we can end up with some mud.
Leslie Johnson says, up till now, had never heard of fashion plates. Lisa Dickey says she has her fashion plates from when she was young.
Oh my goodness,
Her
Lisa.
mom saved it. It's in perfect condition. She wants to play with it in mixed media.
I think, right? That's why when I got it, I was so excited when I found it at the thrift store. I kind of forgot about it. It's over in my hoard somewhere, girl. I'm going to have to find it now. Because you got me excited all over again.
So you could do the rubbing and then do like decoupage for the skirt or the pants or yeah, that'd be cool.
Or even like the faces are interesting because like they're simple and they have different ones.
Dorothy says that I can't believe that was a trick I never tried. Flea says, when is your next release? Flea, the pressure you are putting on this woman.
Well, we've already released to the retailers, and so now it's a matter of getting the paper here and getting it processed and in the hands of the retailers. So we're looking at a public launch early to mid-June. So I just put that face down on my page, and now I'm gonna go in and just kind of rub all that paint around. So this is what I meant. If you have complements, right, they're gonna mix together, and you're gonna end up with like something muddy. And so you want to just be cognizant of what colors you're choosing. But this is like a quick and fast way to make a background. And that yellow paint is pretty, I should have broken up that a little bit before I used it, and I didn't. But you know what? We're going to use that to our advantage. And I'm just going to scratch into it.
And Flea says could use it with a gel plate.
Ooh, yeah. That would be fun.
Country Girl Grandma says just waiting. I'm not sure what that is. I apologize.
A baby zombie.
Lisa Vansell would like to see you use that fashion plate with mixed media.
Okay. So I'm having mixed emotions about this background. So let me see.
I'm playing.
I guess it's dripping, but it's dripping the wrong way. Let me see if I can make it drip this way a little bit. I don't know if I have enough on here. I wish I had some alcohol. Do I have alcohol?
I got a bottle of wine in there.
Rubbing alcohol. Sorry.
Oh, rubbing alcohol. Okay.
This is probably fine. I'm going to go ahead and dry this. I'm just like taking some rubbing alcohol and just like putting it on there. It'll displace some of that paint and make like weird shapes. I just want it to be something interesting and not just paint. And that would work much better if I would have had my alcohol in like a little misting bottle. I'm going to dry this. I think this is actually going to be perfect for what we're going to end up with.
Leslie Johnson, were those plates in the 70s? Because I may have been too old. Apparently, yes.
Oh,
78.
yeah. 78, yeah.
But subsequently as well.
Yes. They were fun, Leslie. You may want to get some.
We are playing Plants vs. Zombies right now. So.
Okay.
Oh. Losing.
Are you losing? I'm sorry. I'm going to leave this for now as my background just so we can move forward because I'm running out of time. I feel like I've been rushing for like 2 months now. I think that's why I'm so sleepy.
Oh.
It's because I've been on level 9.5
I did it.
for 2 solid months now. I do it to myself. I'm responsible for my own schedule, so I cannot blame anybody but myself. But we've done, we launched the journals, we did the retreat. I launched new designs to the retailers. What else have we done, baby? There's something else before that. Oh, yeah, the contest for my contestants. You guys, I'm circling back to you next week. That's one of the things I have on my list to get done is to get all those prizes sent out. Some of you, I'll just be connecting you with the sponsors to get your prizes. But some of you, a lot of you, I'll be packing boxes for you and getting those out. That is on my list to get done this coming up week. I need to get that done before the new papers arrive because we need space in the warehouse for all the things.
Yes.
Leslie says she graduated high school in 72. You might have been a shade too old.
Yeah. And then you're right in the middle because you probably didn't have little ones who played with them. If that,
yeah,
you know.
78. That would have made her 24. If she did have kids, they'd be too young.
They'd be too young, yeah. Okay, I do want to show you guys something. So you guys saw me. We did paper, we did water, we did paint, and my page warped a little, but like it's still in good shape, right? It didn't disintegrate or fall apart, even with all that. I'm not saying that the book is like indestructible, but I do want you guys to know that you can really create in here. So I think that that is dry enough for me to get my doll laid down here. We're gonna put her over here to the side a little bit.
Oh, we got to get you that Japanese. Remember, we were watching the what do they call them?
What?
You don't say?
The awards for
Serious?
the stationery awards.
Oh, the stationery awards.
And there was a book clip.
Yeah.
Held your book open. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, the big old wide one.
Yeah.
I was gonna get my pretty one out tonight and use it, but I forgot and I didn't get it done. So I'm using Pintart's decoupage varnish and glue, but I could just as easily be using a matte medium. So if you have acrylic stuff on your table, you can use your matte medium. If you have Mod Podge, you can use that, right? Whatever you have, if you have a water-based like varnish or a sealer or a top coat, you can also use that to decoupage. So I'm going to get my girly on here because we're running out of time.
Yeah, you were at an hour.
I know. So let's get her.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be using the misting method, aren't I?
Fair.
When you have small pieces, it's really easier to get a wrinkle-free application. But I will use the misting method just because that's the stick that I picked. So the misting method just means that you're misting your paper first, and you're gonna let your paper relax. What happens is the fibers expand in advance because generally when your decoupage wrinkles, it's because your fibers are expanding in response to the moisture of your decoupage medium. while you're trying to adhere it to the surface. And so you end up with wrinkles. But if you missed it ahead of time, you basically pre-stretch it. And so it doesn't do that and you don't end up with wrinkles. And honestly, it is my favorite way as of today. You guys know over the years, the processes I've used have changed. But right now, today, this is my favorite way to get a wrinkle-free decoupage finish.
Lee asked if you can push the journal up just a little bit because they can't quite see the bottom.
Okay, and I can move my camera a little bit too.
And Lisa says, wasn't the Derby very cool? We didn't even know they ran it until we got home last night.
Oh, I know. David was like, oh, the Derby was on today.
Yeah.
And you guys see I'm being super haphazard. Usually I'm more cautious when I teach because I want you guys to be successful. But like once you learn how to do the thing, you guys will see. Like you don't have to be super precious about it. And I gotta line this up now because I didn't.
What can that do?
Which was a lot easier to do when the paper was dry. Can I just say that?
Wait. Oh my! What is
And
that?
one of the things that I do whenever I'm working on a project like this is if I were to only use my medium just over her, she would have a different sheen than the rest of the page. So one of the things that you can do to kind of like unify your project is to seal everything together. And then everything has the same sheen, right? And everything looks more unified. So if you are collaging or decoupaging something on and you're not covering the whole piece, go ahead and seal everything together anyways.
I have to be honest, on horse racing, it's one of those things. There are sports I only cared about when I was a sports writer. Or actually a sports editor, because I had to put them on the page.
Mm-hmm.
The moment I stopped being a sports editor, horse racing, not a priority.
Oh, it went out the door?
Kind of went out the door. Nothing personal, just not my thing. And then there are some that I came to love. I enjoy soccer now because I was a sports editor.
Mm. I just don't think there was like a culture of horse racing. So, you know what I mean?
We did where I grew up. We had harness that was close to us. Plus we had, I don't know what you would call it, traditional horse racing.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't super close, but we went to every now and then. Plus my grandfather was a degenerate gambler. So
why he gotta be degenerate?
He was. Well, because he didn't win.
Oh, okay.
If he had won, he would have been a great gambler.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I have to find some embossing powder.
Yeah. And so we would go to the harness races because they were relatively close. They were like 3 blocks away from my college roommate.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we would go to Maywood Park. But it was never a big thing. It was like, hey, we got nothing to do on a Friday. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, like the Derby is like a big deal, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Angie, I figure I can give 2 to 3 minutes of horse racing annually for the Derby, which is fair. It's just when I was a sports editor, it's not just 2 to 3 minutes. It's the whole day. And you're just waiting because I just want to put it on the page.
I see.
So,
but you don't want to be last on the page, so you have to be present.
Yeah, you got to know when it's there, and you know. Plus, I wanted to go home.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for a gold embossing powder.
No.
I found some clear embossing fluid. Oh, clear embossing powder. I should show that trick. If you guys like painting, like the IOD has the peony stamp, which is one of my favorites. You can use clear embossing powder and ink with that stamp, And then you can just like drop watercolor in, and you make like little dams, so the water doesn't go outside the stamps, and it's such a beautiful effect. We'll have to do that together one of these days.
Let's see. Louise Stevens says, "Thank you for teaching to use less products. Used to mix up more than needed. Very wasteful." And Karen Nance loved horse racing until she saw one fall,
Oh.
and that will definitely change you.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have any. Apparently, I have my embossing powders are all like chunky, gritty kind, not the pretty kind. But I have this one. It's called C. So let's try this one and see what it looks like. Um, this embossing dabber, I love using this because you're not always working with a stamp or something, but you want to add, especially when you're working with these, which are like grungy. I know I have some pretty embossing
More
powders, but I don't know where they are. So we'll use this one and we'll see what happens.
And apparently, a woman won the Derby for the first time. Woman owner or woman jockey?
You would think there'd be more women jockeys since size plays such a big factor, right?
There have been many. I don't know if they won because, again, not my sport.
Yeah.
So, but I know there were many female jockeys.
I just wonder why it's such an outlier. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You know what? I have a wing stamp. I want it right now. I'm trying to think of where it is. Because I'm just
a trainer.
thinking.
Thank you, Angie. Woman trainer. All right. Yeah, that's a bigger deal. That, for whatever reason, is very much a boys' club.
Oh. Okay. You guys forgive me. My brain is gone and I have to catch up with her. So I'm thinking the IOD has a stamp that's a wing. I know I saw it over there earlier. Like, wouldn't that be beautiful to have like an embossed wing right here that matches her crown? I think I need to do it.
That's too many plants. That's too many.
Can you find
Thank you, baby, for entertaining my madness. I appreciate it.
better? Better. Hey, I'm just putting in the work. This is all base coat. So when you become filthy, ridiculous, Jeff Bezos wealthy, you don't dump me for a 20-year-old stud muffin.
Oh my
man,
gosh,
this
a
is
20-year-old?
weird.
Are you kidding me?
All right, 22.
This is
No.
weird. Oh my.
One of them rock hard ab guys.
I have to love my children.
They
Oh
give you the blue steel look
that
and you
is
melt.
weird.
Oh no.
That is weird.
I want to cry because I want to do this so bad and I don't know where that stamp is. I know I just saw it.
Oh, Leslie Johnson used to race, own, and breed horses.
Ooh.
I want to get in this.
So that's why she knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Too many
Claudia
plants.
Mossberger, if you say
That's
journal on
too many
YouTube, it's
plants.
not going to send you an automatic notice,
But I'll send it though.
but Royce will get you the
Yeah.
information.
If you say journal on YouTube, I wish YouTube offered automations, but they don't as of yet. But what I've been doing is manually going in and putting the link in for anybody who says journal. And I'm not finding that stamp. I am so sad. It's okay. And my problem is I have the wings separate from the rest of the stamp because I use them so often. We'll do it maybe on a mixed media Monday. We'll do it. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to put a little bit of white paint on this background, you guys, because right now I feel like we have a whole lot of the same, right? Like she's just kind of not standing out at all. So I'm just going to go in and like super haphazardly just carve her out just a little bit so that she stands out from the background. But I don't want to obliterate the background. I just want to knock it back a little bit around her.
What's the name of the stencil you're using?
This is the Roycycled paper doll stencil.
I won.
And Angie
You
did
guys
not get the
see?
link on Facebook. I'm telling you, Facebook is weird right now.
I'll go back. That's weird. I think it'll
Grandma,
only
go
allow like so
to the
many or
Plant
something.
versus Zombies.
Baby, I cannot compete with you in that game, okay?
You gotta be quieter, okay?
So you guys see that? It wasn't, I mean, even nice. But I just carved out a space so that she could pop forward a little bit. And every year, you notice that nobody painted around their flowers this year again. Every year at the retreat, I try to get you guys to do this. And you guys are sneaky. I see y'all though, just so y'all know. Okay.
What happened?
So I'm just going to paint around her just a little bit so she stands out before we go in. And we're going to put her crown. And I think that we may have to finish her next week because it's 6:13 and the grandbaby has probably had enough. So I have my crown here. And I think I'm going to use my dauber. And let's see if that'll work. Because otherwise I'm going to have to dirty up something to use that anyways. Let me make sure that I have some coming out before we start.
So I will say this. Yeah, Flea said I painted around my flowers. But she said she did buy this stencil during the retreat. So.
Oh, this one is really fun. You guys remember the one I made on one of our Mad Scientist Mondays? We actually I had a really long sign that we upcycled. I'm trying to make sure that I have enough down to catch the powder. Okay. That's why I love having the dauber, because when you're working on something small, you don't always need like a whole stamp pad. And so I'm going to put a little bit of this powder. I'm going to find that wing because I know that I don't have this color anywhere else. I am like sweating.
It's warm.
Is it warm?
It's warm.
It's not me.
It's warm. It's you, but it's warm. No, I mean, I'm just not as warm as you are.
Yeah. But
because I know
warm.
you're dealing with nonsense, but it is legitimately warm.
And I'll go a little bit where it gets better, and then it's like, ha, 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 ha. I fooled you. I'm back. Okay. So this isn't like a typical embossing powder. This one is like more grungy, which is still going to be fun. Bless you. Oh, I have to put this somewhere else. And the thing about the embossing powder, y'all, I don't waste anything because I'm going to cover my crown and make sure I get everything covered. And then I am going to put the rest of this back into my package. And to my stencil, I would just wipe it off with a baby wipe. Like,
So, if I may, there is an artist, and just goes to show what I didn't know. His name's Dave McKeon. He's British. And if you watch the show Sandman on Netflix, he did the covers to all the Sandman comic books, which the show is based on.
Mm-hmm.
He's not just a mixed media artist, but he did a lot of mixed media for those covers.
Mm-hmm.
This is screaming Sandman.
Really?
Really.
I think
with the background, with the one coming forward. So I'm recommending everybody just take a look at his stuff, look it up. It's easy to find, and maybe it'll give some inspiration.
So I really should have taken my time. I bled under my stencil just a wee bit because I'm moving fast. And then this isn't your typical like embossing powder, but you know when it's activated, when the powder gets like kind of shiny and it raises up a little bit. This is more for my grungy nonsense, but I still like it. I just think I need this somewhere else.
All right, Lisa Hutchinson loves Sandman comics. So you know what I'm talking about, Lisa. Those McKeon covers they're breathtaking. So much so they just did a book compiling his covers.
Really?
Really.
I sounds like I need that book.
Yeah.
So this is cool, but I need some gold. So you guys know my favorite Posh pigment is pale gold. Oh wait, that's orange gold. I don't want that one. Am I out of pale gold? Oh no, I switched lids. I was gonna say that did not look like. This is pale gold. It's so pretty. And so I'm gonna mix a little bit of this pigment and I'm just gonna mix it with a little bit of top coat. I wonder what it would look like if I did that dry. Sorry. And I'm actually going to use a little bit of this decoupage medium because it dries clear. And you guys, I have a mat on my table, a silicone mat. And you guys can find this in my Amazon shop. I love this mat so much. I have yet to find anything that sticks to this mat. So you guys see me putting paint and stuff directly onto my mat. What's going to happen is if it's like silicone, I mean, if it's acrylic based, it's going to dry and I can peel it right off. And anything I can just wash in the sink. And it comes in a roll. And if you're someone who creates content, you can get the colored one. This one is like a craft color because the white messes with your camera a little bit.
Karen Moyer asks, can you use it on the skirt, on the folds?
I can. I don't know, Karen. I feel like I need to walk away from this before I mess it up a little bit. Because I don't know if that gold was right. I mean, it's done, right? I don't know if it was right. I kind of like it. Let me see, Karen. We'll do that. And I'll be careful with my dabber. Let me slow down a little bit. That might be helpful. So let me move. I made a mess right there. So I'll move my camera down. So when you're working, you really want to move your colors around, right? Like, I mean, that could be the only place I use that color and it would make it stand out more and be beautiful. But I really feel like it's making everything feel a little off kilter. And honestly, I think on the crown is still not going to be right because it's still all going to be on this one side. I'm thinking that I need to put it over here.
Karen's suggesting the blue for the skirt.
I know I was going to put the blue on the skirt, Karen, but I'm still all on one side if I do that. Like, I feel like it needs to be over here. I'm going to leave it for now because I think that the wing will solve my problem. If I had the blue over here as the wing, that it would be perfect. And I don't know about putting, I don't even know if I'm going to use the cage. And she has arms too. I never use them, but we could put arms on her. So you could put her arm here and then you could put this one wherever you want. And she also has hands, but I generally like putting the wings on her more. And I don't put arms. I don't know why. I'll have to evaluate that later. But, and then I want to figure out a saying. I pulled out the IOD stamps, the apothecary label stamps for us to put something on here, but I don't quite know what I want to put on here yet. I feel like we need to finish her up and then we'll know what to put on here. But how about we finish her up tomorrow? Like, I'm cheating tonight and I'm doing like a mixed media piece on a Sunday night. If you're new here, generally on Sunday nights, we're like upcycling something that we found at the thrift store or an estate sale. And then on Mad Scientist Monday is usually when we're doing more mixed media projects. So let's finish her tomorrow. Is that okay, you guys? We'll finish her up tomorrow. I do feel like my background is a little bit unresolved. So I want to do something with that tomorrow. I will find that stamp so that we can make her wings. And then we'll do something with her cage and then we'll stamp something on here. But I think that's as far as we're going to get tonight. Let me put my camera up. And I hate to stop because you guys can tell my mind is in crazy mode right now. I do feel like, let me paint around her a little bit more because I do feel like I need to bring her forward. I almost, DeMar, I hear Grandpa asking you really nicely. right?
Yeah.
What time is Mixed Media Monday?
Mixed Media Monday is at 10 a.m.
Which is not. It's Mad Scientist Monday.
I know I changed it to Mad Scientist Monday because you guys, there is so much magic to be discovered when you just give yourself permission to just experiment and just see what happens. And so that's my hope for our Mad Scientist Mondays is that you guys can watch me because you guys know, like, it's not, some days I'm like spinning my wheels for 20 minutes figuring out what I'm going to do, right? So, and that's part of it though. I wanted to warm the white up a little bit, but I don't want it to be the same color as the top because then that defeats the whole purpose.
What?
But I do want to carve her out a little bit more.
Serious.
And I'm using my fingers to just like blend it out. But how fun. And so somebody asked on one of the comments, like if this book was meant to tear the pages out or what it's for. You can absolutely tear the pages out, right? And use them. Like it's your book once you buy it. But my intention was for you guys to experiment in here and build beautiful things. And if you build something and you love it, like you could tear it out and frame it, right? There's nothing that says you can't. But really, it's about creating and having the ephemera pages just really removes kind of the fear of working on a blank canvas. And it also gives you layers that you can build on. You guys want to know what my inspiration for this book was? I used to, when we did Whatnot, I would build these ephemera packages. And I was building them because I love them. But like, you guys love them. And so I kept building them. And I thought, how awesome would it be to have like a standard ephemera pack, right? That you could work in. And so that was my motivation for building this journal. But it really is about experimenting and seeing what works.
What time tomorrow?
10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Mad Scientist Monday. And we'll finish this because this is usually when we're supposed to work on this anyways. But every Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will pull 4. I think I pulled 5 the last time we were together. That was a little much. I will pull 4 or 5 of these, and then I have to make something. And so we'll probably be in our journals a lot now that it's made. I knew the journal was coming, you guys. But we'll still do other things. Like we've done, I think we did a clipboard, we've done a tray. So we'll still do some other surfaces just to keep things fresh so that it doesn't get like boring. But really, a lot of it's going to be focused on your journals. And so we can like play in our journals together, you guys. And I have figured out a system to be able to have fun and teach. So we'll have like a short lesson at some point during the operation, we'll have a short lesson. And I'm going to start, of course, with prepping your pages. And everyone who's purchased a journal you guys will get a handout that talks about different mediums you can use to prep your pages and kind of the benefits of each of them and what products to use with each one. Like for this one, for instance, if I wanted to go over the top of this with some colored pencils, I would put some clear gesso on here first, and that would give me like some tooth so that my pencils would write. If I tried to write with pencils right now, it's so smooth that I probably wouldn't have a good result. So sometimes when you tried something in the past and you think that maybe you're not good or maybe the product didn't work, it really isn't the case. It may be that your surface just wasn't prepped properly. And so we'll spend some time, just a few minutes, each Monday. I'll go over one product and we'll talk about how it works, how it preps your pages, the pros and the cons of using that product, and we'll do something different each Monday. And for those of you who purchased a journal, you guys will get an email that will have a resource so that you can have everything laid out in front of you. But then I'll be teaching each of those items each week. I think there's like 6 different mediums in there. I gave them out in your workbooks at the retreat. So some of you have them. I'm looking at that camera. It's not even on. So some of you guys have it already. If you were at the retreat, you already have it in your workbooks, but I'll be sending that out to anybody who buys a journal. That way you guys have what you need to be successful using your journal. So you can see how that white really carves her out visually. So we see her and she's like the star, but I still get to keep a lot of what's going on in the background. And we're going to continue layering. I think I'm going to do I even have any clear gesso out here? That's white gesso. I don't. So tomorrow, I may do a layer of clear gesso over all of this. Maybe not, because I don't want to impact that. We'll see. We'll see. I will see you guys in Yes, you can absolutely join the membership. If you go to roycycledacademy.com, you can find the membership information there. And for my members, I posted the date, all the dates for the month of May inside of the group. Our membership, we meet every week. And I generally spend the first part of our call teaching something, and then we hang out and chat after that. And you guys can ask questions. I've learned that to my people, community is what's like super important to them, but they still they let me teach a lesson every week. And then we chit chat after that. So I need to do some research to figure out what we're supposed to be doing after the retreat because I don't remember. So if any of you guys remember, let me know. Okay. But I think that's all that I have today. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Playing the mixed media mashup game, I really love doing it because it pushes me outside of my comfort zone and makes me do things that I would not ordinarily do, right? Which is where the growth happens, which is where you start using different supplies and you use them in different ways and you build confidence, right? By doing them. This month or this quarter in the Turquoise Iris, my article talked about how you being creative, right, and challenging yourself can also build your confidence, not just in your ability to create, but in other parts of your life too. So I don't know if you guys get the Turquoise Iris, but if you do, the article is there, and then you can go to Turquoise Iris. I need to get that website. If you want to start getting it,
Google it.
Yeah, Google it, Turquoise Iris Journal. And I will be contributing to that magazine every quarter. So if you guys want to get that magazine, you guys can subscribe to receive it. They have a digital version and a printed version. So you can do either one or both. If you get the printed one, you get the digital one also. But you can just subscribe to the digital one as well. But I think that's all I have for today.
Oh, Megan just popped on.
Oh, hey, Megan. How are you?
Just
I know.
in time for us to go.
I know. We're meeting in the morning. So she'll see me in the morning I have she was all worried about me being up early, but I have to get the baby to school, girl. So we're fine. We are fine. But that's all I have for you guys tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure and snag your Roycycled journal. This was a labor of love, and I shouldn't tell you guys this, but I'm already working on the next one. I really did love this. And if you guys want to come hang out with us, I'll be in Medina, New York, although Lynn's class is already full. But if you're local in Medina, I guess she's welcomed you guys to come and hang out at the shop. And then I will be in Tennessee. And Jane put the dates.
Yes.
Royce, our meeting will fall right during Mad Scientist Mondays. Oh, does it? Oh, are you sure? Because I made another. I don't triple book myself. Okay, Jane, I'll touch base with you afterwards. I'm sorry. But anyways, I'm in love with this. I cannot wait to add her wings, and then we're going to add something on here to go with it. You guys have a blessed week. If I do not see you tomorrow, I will see you next weekend. You guys remember, there isn't anything that I've done here today that you guys cannot absolutely do. Creativity goes where experimentation. Oh, Lord, what is it?
Where experimentation goes, creativity follows.
Where experimentation goes, creativity follows. So make room in your schedule to play and to experiment just to see what happens. You guys have a blessed evening. Bye.